Hello, I'm Katie. This is, I believe, week 8 or 9 of what I'm calling the World Momination Virtuous Woman Pajama Party. Hoot. I'm the only one here. When I started this broadcast, I really didn't know exactly where I wanted to go with it. I knew that I was led to start it, and then what it has done is evolved into a way for us all to kind of hold each other accountable for a very specific reason, and I'm going to get into that reason right now. This reason is something that holds us back, ultimately determines our character. So it is said that our thoughts determine our words, which then determine our actions, which then form our habits. Our habits determine our character, which then create our destiny. So if we feel that we are in a rut or we're depressed, we're doomed for some kind of destiny that we don't want, like, oh, that's just what life handed to you kind of thing. If you feel that you are destined for something that you don't want, we can change that. And the premise of what I just spoke, your thoughts becoming your words, becoming your actions, becoming your habits, becoming your character, creating your destiny, then you can change your destiny. If you change any of those things before destiny, you will ultimately change your entire life. Okay? So what we're doing here is we're making a habit out of controlling our thoughts, because remember, our actions determine our habits, create our character, and then our destiny. So we're making a habit out of controlling our thoughts. And the way that we're doing it is this. It is said that in 21 days, you can create a habit, right? That's just, it's give or take for each individual person. But for 21 days, you can create a habit, right? Now, in 30 days of doing that habit consistently, you see a difference in yourself. In 60 days of doing that habit consistently, your friends see a difference in you. In 90 days, the whole world can see the difference. Now, applied to the fitness world, this is very, very evident physically. If you do squats every day for 30 days, it'll eventually become a habit, and you will eventually see the physical transformation of that habit on your physical body. In 60 days, your friends will say, "Dang girl, looks like you be getting a booty. What you be doing?" And then in 90 days, if you put a before and after of yourself, it'll be obviously clear to anyone who sees that picture that you have transformed. You've changed your entire composition. So with this being said and applying it physically, we can also apply these same principles mentally and spiritually. So the challenge here is this. It is to practice the exercise of meditation. And what meditation is just being mindful of a particular time, circumstance, and thought, right? So we're being mindful of our thoughts. Oftentimes we go through life in this autopilot mode, and this autopilot mode is dangerous. It keeps us kind of like in an unconscious state while still very conscious. We're walking around, we're moving around, we're doing things, but we're doing things unconsciously because they've all been developed habits in our lives. This is the same for thought processes. It's the same for the motor things that you do every morning. If you do them in the same way every single morning, and you see it in many people that adhering to great habits is a great quality, develops excellent character in a person. But that same excellent character can be applied in the shitty things, in the crap things that you see in people, like those habitual liars. They've just developed something where they just have to one up you. They just have to one up your story, and they have to say that they did something that was even better. But that it's not even true. This is just something that they have developed and has become part of their character. They can change that by being conscious of their thoughts. I am now on day 37 of a meditation practice. I'm meditating 5 to 10 minutes a day. In the beginning, it was really, really hard for me just to find the 5 minutes. But since I have found that 5 minutes, it's becoming increasingly easier for me to find a little bit more time, a little bit more time, and a little bit more time. Like I was saying, how people just have these normal reactions to things, these normal thoughts, these things that have just been developed in us just unconsciously is the way that we deal with this. But meditation will make you mindful of those thoughts so that you can control them. So you control what's coming out of your mouth, so that the words that become your actions, that develop your habits, that develop your character, that determine your destiny, that you can actually be mindful of the things that you're saying that you didn't even know you were. For example, I've learned that my initial reaction to most things is a defensive one. I don't know why. I developed this defensive character where if somebody challenged my thoughts or opinions, I would immediately be defending my opinions. You know, I don't really even know what the right reaction is. But I am realizing that my initial reactions are not the right reactions. My initial reactions are something that I have grown inside of me to automatically respond. And now that I've recognized this, I am changing the way that I speak to people. And if I do initially react in a defensive way, I'm apologizing for it. I have definitely seen an improvement in myself being conscious of my reactions. I have also been having vivid dreams of something being cleared from my throat. It is this recurring dream that something is being cleared from my throat. I don't know what it means, but it's something to be said. It's becoming physically more difficult for me in past this 30 days. I think I'm breaking down a wall, like one of those internal walls that you don't know is there. Because, you know, the 30 days that I have seen the difference, you know, now we're going into the 60 days where, you know, the people closest to me will be seeing the difference. And then in 90 days, I should be having a complete and total transformation. So we will see. What I was saying about now, I'm finding it physically more difficult to get through the meditations, meaning I'm trying to get more towards the 10-minute mark and beyond. But physically, I'm becoming uncomfortable in the meditation. Now, as you practice your meditation yourself, you'll understand what I'm saying. I can't explain it to you in words, the actual feeling that I'm feeling. But it is just like it's just a discomfort, and I'm recognizing the discomfort. I'm recognizing where in my body that it is, and I'm hoping that this is the crumbling of a wall, that eventually I will experience some kind of breakthrough. When I reached the 30 days of the practice meditation and decided to add a second habit, which was to make sure that I'm consuming enough water, and this would be day 7 or day 8 of that habit. What I'm seeing the difference in applying this habit to the 30, 60, 90-day principle is that my headaches are gone. So just in the simple habit chosen of just making sure that I get enough water, I will be ultimately changing my destiny. And I know that sounds silly, but it's absolutely true. Because let's think about it one more time at the top. Our thoughts become our words, become our actions, become our habits that make our character, that determine our destiny. If we become in the habit of making sure that we are consuming enough water, it is changing our insides. It is making sure that our organs are functioning more properly. It's making sure that our nutrients are getting to the places that it's supposed to be getting. And ultimately, we are becoming a healthier person for a better lifestyle. Tell me that doesn't change your destiny. So any habit that you choose, small or large, if it is stuck to consistently for 30 to 60 to 90 days, you will ultimately be able to transform your character and your destiny. So if there's something inside of you that you are unhappy with, something inside of you that you want to change and you feel that you can't, you can. You start small. You choose one habit that will help you onto that path. You stick to it consistently for 30 days, then 60 days, then 90 days, and you will see a total transformation. There is a Facebook group that I have started with this. There are a few of us women in there that are actively doing this program, choosing a habit and then sticking with this habit for the 30, 60, 90 days to transform our characters to have a better lifestyle overall. It doesn't have to be a physical habit. What I'm suggesting is that everybody starts with meditation, because if we are going to do that trickle-down effect, thoughts, words, actions, habits, character, destiny, why not start at the top with our thoughts? So if we apply the exercise of meditation, which is a practice, you don't have to be good at it, there's no wrong or right way. There is many free apps on your phone that will guide you through meditation to help you become better at it, just like anything else you do. The more practice you have, the better you will become. So what I'm suggesting is starting at the top of the line with our thoughts and exercising meditation so that we can be more mindful of our thoughts, so that trickle-down effect becomes easier and easier for us, and we're ultimately able to, be who we want. We really can change the world. If we're crazy enough to think that we can, we can. I know that we can. So join me. I'm going to put the link to the accountability group in the comments, and then, we'll see where this goes. We'll transform. We'll see where it goes from here, okay? And that's it. Good night.